Welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking about the exponent laws, but specifically the quotient of powers exponent law. So let's say, for example, that we have a quotient of two different powers that have the same base. What we can do is we can subtract the powers in this situation. So x to the power a over x to the power b is equal to x to the power of a minus b. So I'm going to give an example. Actually, I'll be giving four examples throughout this. This first one says a to the power 5 over a cubed. So for this one, we're just going to subtract the 5 and the 3. So a to the power of 5 minus 3. Because remember that when we have these exponents with the same base and they're a quotient, we would subtract the exponents. So 5 minus 3 is 2. So that gives us a squared. Now, to show you guys why that's the case, I want to actually go in a bit more detail. Well, why does this work? At least for this example, we know that a to the power 5 is a times a times a times a times a, 5 times. And we know that a cubed is a times a times a 3 times. So what happens when I cancel 3 a's from the top and the bottom? I cancel as much as I can. What do I have left? Just 2 a's, just a times a, and that's a squared, just as we got in our answer. And so that's why this works. And this can be generalized to all different exponents with the same base that are in a quotient. All right, what about this second one? A to the power 5 over a to the negative 3. So again, we need to subtract. So this is going to be a to the power of 5 minus negative 3. And recall that minus negative 3 is the same as plus 3. When we subtract a negative number, that's actually like adding. So therefore, this is going to be a to the power of 5 plus 3, which is a to the power of 8. Next, let's move on to example 2. So for example 2, we have x to the power 10 over x to the power of 5. So for this first one, I'm going to subtract, and we're going to get x to the power of 10 minus 5. 10 minus 5 is 5, so this is x to the power of 5. Then for this next one, we have x to the power of negative 10 over x to the power of 5. So same thing, I'm going to subtract them to get x to the power of negative 10 minus 5. And then negative 10 minus 5 is negative 15. To quickly go over why that is, this has to do with the rules for adding and subtracting integers. Recall that if we have a negative integer already, like negative 10, and we subtract from it, we end up even more into the negative, even further negative, right? If the temperature right now is negative 10 degrees, for example, and it goes down 5 more, well, now it is negative 15 degrees. It's an even colder temperature by 5. All right, well, that's all for this one. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave those down in the comment section, and I'll see you for the next one.